greatest trades that almost happened. Number 8. 2023. The Nets offered Kevin Durant to the New York Knicks for their entire team. You think I'm joking? The Knicks would give up Julius Randle, Emmanuel Quickley, Derrick Rose, and 4 first-round picks. If the Knicks accepted the trade, this would be their starting 5. Jalen Brunson, KD, and Mitchell Robinson on the same team? That's nasty. This is the Knicks' chance at winning a title. But the Knicks declined the offer. They didn't want to trade Julius Randle. They wanted to keep Randle so they would have a super team. And the Knicks pressed the no deal button. The Knicks lost from this trade not happening because with KD, they would be legit contenders. But guess what? The Nets also lost. Because with Julius Randle and those 4 first-round picks, in a few years, they would be a good team again. Number 7, 2012. The Warriors offered Steph Curry to the Bucks for Andrew Bogut. Yes, the Warriors made this offer. They wanted a center, a good rebounder who gets a couple blocks per game. That's who Andrew Bogut was. A good center, but not great. But the Bucks declined the trade. The Bucks were concerned about Curry's health. Curry was always hurting his ankles, and the Bucks thought he would be injured his entire career. The crazy thing is, Curry would have teamed up with Giannis. Steph and Giannis on the same team would be unfair. Maybe the basketball gods didn't let this happen to give other teams a chance. The Warriors won from this trade not happening as Curry led them to 4 championships, and the Bucks lost because they missed out on one of the GOATs. Number 6, 2007. The Lakers offered Kobe Bryant to the Cleveland Cavaliers for LeBron James. Kobe was angry at the Lakers and demanded a trade. The Lakers agreed on a trade with the Bulls for Kobe Bryant, but Kobe declined the trade. Kobe said, "No, I don't want to play for Chicago." So instead of the Bulls, the Lakers had a better idea. Let's make the biggest trade in NBA history. GOAT for GOATs. Kobe was the best player in the league, and LeBron was only 22 years old. Most people thought the Lakers declined this trade, but it was actually the Cavaliers. They believed in the young LeBron James. But the Cavaliers still wanted Kobe, so they tried something else. They offered almost everybody else on their team and draft picks for Kobe Bryant. Kobe loved this idea because he wanted to win championships. But the Lakers declined the offer. They said the only way you're getting Kobe is if we get LeBron. So the deal fell apart. The Cavaliers won from this trade not happening because LeBron became a GOAT and won them a title, but the Lakers also won from this trade not happening because they won 2 titles in the next 3 seasons with Kobe. We, the fans, are the losers from this trade not happening because it would have been the biggest trade in NBA history. R.I.P. Kobe, we all miss you. Number 5, 1988. Michael Jordan to the LA Clippers. MJ just won his first MVP at the age of 25. But the Bulls thought he couldn't lead them to a championship, and the Clippers knew that. So they made an offer. They offered the 1988 number 1 overall pick, number 6 overall pick, and 3 of their players at the time. The Bulls must have declined it, right? No, the Bulls were interested, but they wanted more. This is the Clippers' chance to get Michael Jordan, to get the best player of all time. But they said no deal. The Clippers said our final offer is the number 1 pick, the number 6 pick, and 3 players. The original offer. They didn't add anything to it. So the Bulls declined. The Clippers absolutely absolutely lost, missing out on Michael Jordan. And the Bulls are the biggest winners of all time, as Jordan won 6 championships for them. Number 4, 2012. The Warriors offered Steph Curry and Klay Thompson to the New Orleans Hornets for Chris Paul. The Warriors offered the Splash Brothers. They've won 4 championships together. But before that, the Warriors wanted Chris Paul so badly, they were willing to trade both of these guys. Chris Paul was the best point guard in the league. Steph Curry kept hurting his ankle, so the Warriors offered, and the Hornets accepted the deal. They saw Steph Curry's potential, but out of nowhere, Chris Paul said no. The Hornets could have ignored him and still made the trade, but Chris Paul threatened the Warriors. He said if they agreed to this trade, he would not re-sign with the Warriors. So the Warriors would be giving up Steph and Klay for nothing. If this trade happened, the Hornets, who are now the Pelicans, would have a dynasty. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis. Everything the Warriors achieved, it would have been the Pelicans' achievements. The Warriors franchise was literally saved by this trade not happening. And the Hornets are the biggest losers possible, missing out on the 2 best shooters in NBA history. And a little bonus, the Lakers won from this trade not happening, because no way Anthony Davis would have been traded to the Lakers if he had Steph and Klay on his team. Moving on to the top 3. But before number 3, guys, I am so excited to go to the Celtics game next week. Basketball games are my favorite to go to, and I always get the best seats for cheap prices. And that's because I use SeatGeek, who I'm happy to have as today's sponsor. They are literally the best app for getting tickets. I went to the Yankees game last week using SeatGeek, and I had a ton of fun. There are more than 70,000 events every single day on SeatGeek, including every sport, concerts, and more. Here's the app right here. Let's see what we've got coming up. The NBA playoffs, the NHL playoffs, baseball games. Also, Drake is on tour right now. I'm definitely gonna go to a Drake concert when he comes to New Jersey. Each ticket is based on a 1 to 10 scale, so look for the green dots. Green means it's a good deal, red means bad. And you know I came through for you guys. Use my code LNU for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. As you guys know, sponsors really help me with my channel to make better and better videos, so I'd really appreciate it if you gave SeatGeek a chance. Number 3, 2017. The Cavaliers offered Kyrie Irving to the Bucks for Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton, and a first-round pick. Kyrie Irving was sick and tired of LeBron James. He wanted out of Cleveland. And the Bucks wanted to team up Kyrie with Giannis, which would be the best duo in the entire league. But out of nowhere, the Celtics made a last-second offer. The Celtics offered Isaiah Thomas and a first-round pick. And the Cavaliers make one of the worst decisions in franchise history by pressing deal on the Celtics offer. Chris Middleton became an all-star. Malcolm Brogdon just won 6th Man of the Year. And Isaiah Thomas, he's out of the league. If the Cavaliers stayed with the original deal with the Bucks, their starting lineup would have been Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. That's an unstoppable team. The Cavaliers lost from this trade not happening, and the Bucks absolutely won. Without Brogdon and Middleton, the Bucks would not have won a championship in 2019. And the Celtics also won because Kyrie Irving was way better than Isaiah Thomas. Number 2, 2011. Chris Paul to the Los Angeles Lakers. The only trade in NBA history to be official and then not happen. Chris Paul was the best point guard in the NBA, and Kobe Bryant was the best player in the NBA. The Lakers wanted them to play together. The deal was official, but then Commissioner David Stern vetoed the trade, which means he didn't allow it. David Stern said it was for basketball reasons, because he thought it would be unfair to the other NBA teams if the Lakers were this good, and NBA history was forever changed. Chris Paul went to the Clippers. The Lakers got Steve Nash and Dwight Howard from other trades, and we never got to see CP3 and Kobe play together. The Lakers lost because they missed out on a super team. The Clippers won because they got Chris Paul. Number one, wait, before number one, honorable mention. 2012, the Thunder offered James Harden to the Warriors for Klay Thompson. The Thunder had to choose between Serge Ibaka and James Harden, and they chose Serge Ibaka, which is crazy. As a Thunder fan, I'm still mad about that. Now the Thunder had to trade James Harden, and they wanted Klay Thompson plus draft picks. The Warriors could have had a combo of Steph Curry and James Harden. All they had to do was press the button. But the Warriors believed in defense, and they didn't like how Harden was not a good defender. So the Warriors said, we'll do the trade, but just Harden for Klay. No extra draft picks. But the Thunder declined, and the deal fell apart. This trade is one of the biggest what-ifs of our era. And number one, the moment you've all been waiting for. 2022. The Nuggets offered Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and a first-round pick to the Mavericks for Luka Doncic. Luka was not happy in Dallas, and the Nuggets knew that. And guess who's really good friends with Luka? Nikola Jokic. Luka would easily make the Nuggets the best team in the league. Their starting five would just be incredible. And the European connection with Luka and Jokic, the way they play basketball is so similar. But the Mavericks declined the offer. They believed in Luka, and they were already planning on getting Kyrie Irving. The Mavericks knew Kyrie would only come if Luka was still there. The Mavericks won because Luka Doncic is simply untradeable. The Nuggets lost because Luka Doncic is a once-in-a-lifetime player who could have made them a super team.